the breeze. Burnt lips, got a peace, love, enemies. I ain't come for the beef, you ain't no sheep. I'm the life for the beef. That this year gotta eat. Bounce for the crown. You be hating, I still hold it down. When you round, man, the girls never lounge. Man, I heard you a hound. Right, man, that need a tip. Hands high to the sound. Yeah, I'm the rich now. I'm the talk of the town. Make a run them out. Yeah. For the boy, pop down to the floor. Bounce. Bounce.
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Now Washington's starting five. They've got Devin Booker. He's out there with Davis. And it's Ewing in at the 5. And for Charlotte, we've got Rajon Rondo. And it's Kirilenko in at the 4. Well, Brent, in this one tonight, you got two teams that have struggled to find any sort of confidence.
You're right, B.A., and the thing that you want most is to find out where inspiration is going to come from. You don't want to rely on your coaching staff and use the coach's verbiage to get you going. Some player is going to stand up and stand out tonight, and like a weather vane, things can just shift. And with the win here tonight, a team could go on a little bit of a roll to reestablish some of their confidence for the rest of the season.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Stackhouse. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Stackhouse. Outside. Rondo. There's the drive. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McAdoo. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Well, Brent, since 1980, the Wizards have had home court advantage in the playoffs just one time.
B.A., you want to have anything that you want to share that's positive about the Wizards? I mean, this team has not made it out of the second round in that span. So hard to envision that happening anytime soon. Got a long way to go. Pass first, always part of Rondo's nature, and the teammates he plays with always speak of it.
Pass to Ewing. Tries it from the block. And he buries his first look.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
Outside, Rondo. Here's Kirilenko. Here's Antetokounmpo. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the night here.
First team foul. At the line for one, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What's up?
That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him a star.
Now here's Booker. The rebound by McAdoo. Here's Stackhouse. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Here's Stackhouse. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Ewing. Here's Booker. And he drops it in from the low post.
And Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. Washington in second.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Charlotte trails by 5. Pass to McAdoo. Chalk up 2 there.
McAdoo with the basket.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. With the 10-footer. And it's Washington with another.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Left side. Rondo. Pass to Kirilenko. Shot clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Now here's Rondo. No points so far. And that one's good.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
The Wizards with a lead. Up top, Davis. Check by Rondo. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Big time slam from Booker, showing off his athleticism.
Antetokounmpo surveys. Over Durant. Antetokounmpo. That's good. Antetokounmpo's got 6. Washington has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. The ball's knocked loose. Rondo with the steal. Pass to Kirilenko. Outside. Rondo. Outside Davis. Here's McHale. Outside for Booker. 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Davis finds Booker. Offline with a 3. For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting. Another shot. Blocked. Fires the 3. Hits the three-pointer. He has 7.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Now Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Second team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
One shot.
has been leading the charge for the Washington Wizards. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Wizards.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. They've got Kevin Durant, Devin Booker out there with Davis. And it's McHale in at the power forward spot. And Ewing gets it to go.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Shot is up. And the basket by Stackhouse. Stackhouse has got 11 points. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Washington. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
For three, Durant. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They're getting their first look of the season at Washington in this one.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end, really looking for some improvement here.
Now here's Davis. Yet to see a basket. That's tipped. Outside, Rondo. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation.
And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, going up against the Blazers. And then on Thursday, the New York Knicks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
And looking at the Lakers matchup, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
Now a timeout called by Washington. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, B.A., the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, have the ball in their hands, and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
Richardson's checked in for Charlotte. Payton comes in for Rondo. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Fades away. And Ewing gets it to go. Ewing's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Now here's Richardson. Goes up from the top of the key. Here's McAdoo. Pass to Kirilenko. Now Richardson. They shoot again. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
It's Booker on the wing. 11 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Kevin Love's checked in for Charlotte. Free throw, no good. Charlotte trails by 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Davis. No points yet. Fires high post. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Davis.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Love inside. To the left wing. Richardson for three. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got 4 rebounds now. Up top, Durant. Back to Davis. With 1 on the clock, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Love for 3, and he buries his first look.
Well, you know he can hit that. He's done that for years. This part of his game has made him so valuable.
Here's Davis. Up and in on the layup. Davis has got his first basket.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
And Charlotte making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Charlotte trails by 3.
2 minutes
Payton passes to Love.
2 minutes.
Richardson against Durant. Back to Love. That one's good for 2. Love's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Maybe some underrated parts of Kevin Love is the strength that he has in that lower body. Excels at absorbing that contact and then up and powers through.
And it's time for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to Allie LaForce for an update on Giannis Antetokounmpo. What do you have, Allie?
The head athletic trainer for Charlotte let me know the status. They've concluded it's a pinched nerve in the neck, causing a pins and needles type of feeling in the arm. Any injury is the last thing you want this earlier in the year. A bad break for them, Brian.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And it's Washington with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Booker. Here's Lambier. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Lambier's got his first points of the night.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Simmons, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Washington making a change here. Johnson's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Washington leading by 3. Davis down low. Checked by Rondo. Davis hits. Davis has got 7 now in this quarter. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Outside for Love. Good, and it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo, he's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Booker. And that's not going to go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Washington up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
You know every team talks about playing unselfishly. I mean,
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've got Rajon Rondo, and it's Stackhouse in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
And for Washington, Davis out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's McHale in at the 4. Here's Stackhouse. Booker defending. Rondo gets the bucket.
You get into the painted area. Rondo's got great touch on the inside.
Outside Davis. To the paint. McHale. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got assist number 7 tonight. Inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
Rondo at his best, an elite distributor, setting the table.
Washington has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Ooh, poked away. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's Booker. Goes back up. Booker will not be denied.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's McAdoo. To the middle. Rondo passes to Stackhouse. From 9 feet, and no problem from Antetokounmpo as he finishes at the rim. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Is checked in for Washington.
Charlotte answers.
Outside Booker. The rebound by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Kirilenko. There's the steal. Pass to Durant. Down low. Here's Ewing. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Stackhouse. Booker defending. Here's Stackhouse. 13 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Knocked loose. Here's Rivers. Checked by Rondo. And he makes it. Now it's a 5-point Wizard lead.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
McAdoo. The pass to Antetokounmpo. That shot, no good. Nice D from Durant. Here's Rivers. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Durant. 15 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Over on Antetokounmpo. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 17 points.
Well, Durant's going to draw defensive attention. He knows it's coming. Everybody knows it's coming, and really, it just doesn't matter.
Out to the right wing. Antetokounmpo for 3. Washington with a rebound. Ewing's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnett. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Fantastic look from Durant. Such an underrated playmaker.
Charlotte trails by 9. Here's Rondo using his post moves to get the 2 points. Rondo, he's got his second basket.
His quickness makes up for whatever he might lack in size. With his burst, he can get to the bucket with ease.
Back to Rivers. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And that one misses. The Bobcats have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
Only a few big guys in this league that can score at will. Giannis is one of them.
Tipped away. Outside Durant. Fires in the triple. Durant's got 8 here in this quarter.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And it's good. 2 points.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
The kick to Durant. And the Wizards with another 3.
3 points.
Oh, man, this guy. KD, rack up another one.
Pass to Caldwell. 52 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Johnson against Antetokounmpo. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Johnson's gotten his first basket of the night.
Such a great big body for a wing player. Johnson can definitely finish amidst the tall timber.
Here's Barnett. Pass to Rivers. Outside Johnson. Back to Rivers. 4-3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's Washington. They lead by 13. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's McAdoo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Rivers. Here's Lambeer. Driving inside, and counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Kevin Love's checked in for Charlotte. And a change for the Wizards. Davis is checked in.
One shot.
Charlotte trails by 16. Pass to Kirilenko. It's rebounded by Washington.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Rondo. Checked by Davis. Got a piece of it. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Stackhouse. Now Love. It's rebounded by Lambier. Washington leading by 18. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Antetokounmpo with the block. Outside, Rondo. Outside, Love. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
You got to try and do a little bit better against Love. His focus that time remarkable. Even with the contact, he ends up scoring the basketball.
Booker, he's checked in for Rivers.
Shooting one.
Free throw drops for Love.
Well, this is what you get with Kevin Love. He can slide down to play the center position, and obviously he's a great stretch force, so that's some flexibility.
And down it goes. 2 points. And the Wizards lead by 17.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Left side Booker. Outside Davis. Clock at 6. Back to Booker. Fires from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second. And there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride.
Timeout.
Beautiful assist.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
To hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, and they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Barnett, the pass to Lambier, and he banks in the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Right side Davis. Outside Booker. Pass to Lambier. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And the Wizards lead by 17.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Rondo passes to Stackhouse. Antetokounmpo outside. Right at the free throw line, and it's good for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points here in the second half.
And Giannis looking more and more comfortable each year operating from the mid-range.
Outside Davis. To the inside, Lambier. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Love. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Love getting to his spot and not affected by the defense on that move.
Davis with it. Pass to Barnett. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the fourth quarter. And there it is for him. Barnett's got 4 points in the quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. Now here's Love. From 13. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist with that last one.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Wizards.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
Now this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Pass to Barnett.
Mikhail.
Here's Lambier. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Here's Kirilenko. It's rebounded by Mikhail.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here.
That's the end of the
A
game.
statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
just like I'm 5 years. For me, I feel now I need a shot of you. Sound with you, I do what I gotta do. I just wanna vibe with you, would die for you. Put up to the side for you. I ain't gotta hide from you. Then I make you.